What's up, guys? Vintage here. Today we're going to learn the time value of money and how you can turn $7,000 into $50,000 in 40 short years. I know there are easier ways to make a buck, but for this new buyer, this is a very special rig you don't see every day. And look, this is a win-win. The seller is probably feeling very good with this record high sale of a N30, N40 SR5 pickup. Before we launch into this exceptional SR5 Toyota truck, if you're new to the channel, I'm Trey, and this is Vintage 4-Wheel Auctions. We vet all the active truck and 4x4 category auctions on Bring a Trailer and only highlight the top tier vehicles from this segment. So if you're in the vintage 4-wheel drive market, you'll definitely want to keep an eye on these auctions. With each video, we're going to show you what to look for in a vintage 4-wheel drive and what to avoid. Our hope is that this simple video format also encourages interaction with the viewers on vehicle condition and ending price points. Basically, we want to hear from you in the comments. Now, before we jump into this SR5, we've started a new feature with the channel. If you happen to live in the Denver metro area, and we use this term loosely here, send us an email at the address on the screen if you have a vintage 4-wheel drive you want featured on the show. I look forward to your emails. This is going to be a lot of fun. You've heard the saying, you can't put lipstick on a pig, but you can put a nice coat of paint on a original condition 1983 Toyota SR5 4x4 and get a very nice return on this. We're going to go through all the details, all the pictures. To start with, this is a very original California-owned truck, California title, current Arizona registration. This one has 101,000, original miles. You're going to see this was not much of a refurbishment restoration, as it was mainly just putting a very nice 3-stage paint on a great condition SR5, like I said. So we're going to go into that. We're going to look at all the pictures here. But the thing that I should note, this is not exactly a rare pickup. So when we look at Bring a Trailer, the N30, N40 pickup, which is produced from 78 to 83, we've had 50 actual closed sales on Bring a Trailer. Now, what is rare, going back to our 83 pickup, is 1, the originality, 2, the low mileage, 3, the kind of, I'll use restored, but I'll use the term loosely, condition, and where they've really gotten this in 2023, 2024, because that's what's exceptional here. And that, I would argue, is why this sold for $50,500. Now, I do think this is somewhat inflated, but again, this is a unique truck. We're going to take a look at pricing. This is the high end of this spectrum for an 83 pickup by a pretty significant amount. But, I've said this before in videos. Did this buyer overpay for this truck? Likely. Did the seller get a great deal, great sale? Absolutely. But again, for this buyer, before you go criticizing, I would say go find me another original condition, and then with all these upgrades, like the suspension lift, the Mickey Thompsons, the decals, the absolutely beautiful paint, go find that for me. And if you do, hey, let me know. If it's cheaper, I'll buy it, but you're not going to find it. So let's jump into this. This really is an exceptional truck here. I just want to get right into the pictures before we look at pricing. So like I said, you're going to be challenged to find a SR5 in this condition. We're going to see this with pricing. 2 similar, 1 original, 1 restored condition SR5, but this really is exceptional. Love the Mickey Thompson upgrades with the Mickey Thompson wheels and mud terrain tires, the suspension lift. Love what they've done with the retro graphics. This is really an exceptional truck here. Before we move on, I do want to show you what this looked like prior to the restoration, because I think this is pretty interesting. So this is a pretty terrible picture here, guys, but this is what they furnished for us with the auction. You can see this is all original. The bumper, the topper. But what you'll note is, everything is in very good condition from, a body standpoint, no dings, dents. Like we said, original mileage, 101,000 miles from new on this 40-year-old vehicle. So they had a very good base to work with, but I did think this was interesting to get this thing started because you're going to see not a lot went into this. Yes, they put the lift. Yes, they did a nice three-stage paint, added the graphics, the Mickey Thompsons, but I would love to know what this seller purchased this from the original owner in 2023 for before the auction and before this kind of light refurbishment. Love this picture here. They did benefit from professional photos, and I think that makes a big difference. Uh, Kind of same thing zoomed in. The retro graphics give it a real nice pop. Just moving our way around the truck here. Love the gray color. Really stands as a good kind of base with the graphics. You can see the height of that suspension lift. Zooming in, one of the things I noted as I was looking at these pictures on Bring a Trailer, just how clean everything is. Look at that grill, all original. Certainly they repainted it, but all around great original condition. You could really, it kind of brings you back to what this looked like new. Same thing here, just kind of zooming in. This has a really nice ride height, really good stature, looks really nice with these Mickey Thompson mud terrains. Making our way around, one of the things I note is, I think they did do this paint literally right before the auction, so it is literally new. A lot of times you'll see a older kind of refurbishment or cosmetic upgrade from a couple years past, but not the case with this one. You're literally getting a like new 83 SR5. Again, I think this gives it a very nice look at the added suspension lift. I believe this is a 3-inch lift. Looks really nice, gives it that extra height, gives it that off-road look. Now, this could be the original bumper just painted in black. I've always liked this look on the SR5, the tubular bumper on the back. This is a very clean truck. You could see with the tailgate, they even, obviously painted the Toyota logo, but also the SR5 and four-wheel drive logos, badges are new as well. Another view from the rear here, seeing this added few inches with the suspension lift. Love the aggressive tread with the Mickey Thompsons here. Nice view here, kind of zoomed out. Looks really nice. These, like I said, this is not necessarily a rare truck, but in this condition, with this kind of light refurbishment, it's going to be hard to find a replacement for this. And again, we're going to see this in the pricing. Looking from the hood here, I don't know if these, the Mickey Thompson tires here with the aggressive tread, again, just gives it this very nice off-road look. Love even the retro graphics on the hood here as well. Zoom in here. What I noticed is the clear lenses in the Toyota logo even look brand new. These must be the logos must be aftermarket. The bumper, the lenses, everything is original. I think they did use replacements with some of the turn signals and markers just to give it that extra pop. Likely new headlights, no hot fogginess, haziness. Again, this is a 40-year-old truck. I think this is a nice view here, just showing the Toyota repainted mud flaps against that aggressive Mickey Thompson mud terrain tread. Now, these were considered small utility trucks back in the day, but they did have a fairly significant cargo for kind of light haul. So really nice. You'll see pictures of the paint and light cosmetic refurbishment later in the video. Nice bird's eye view of the bed. No bed liner here. This is all just the paint that they did in 2023. Again, nice view here with the Mickey Thompson rims, tires, and the Toyota mud flap. You can start to see some of the undercarriage. This one's very clean. There are certain views where it looks like they might have had some sort of undercarriage covering, maybe poor 15, but pretty clean nonetheless. Love this zoomed in photo of the Toyota 4-wheel drive logo. I mean, in badging, just really kind of that quintessential 4-wheel drive with the vintage retrographic details as well. Close up look at the Mickey Thompson wheels. Now, jumping into the cabin, this is original for the most part. It's in excellent condition. You're going to see there's a kind of a slight tear in the driver's side, or excuse me, the passenger side seat, but this cloth houndstooth material, looks in great shape. You can see the seating surface. This is a 3-pedal. This is a 5-speed manual, which is fun. Continuing to make our way around. This one likely was kept, obviously, in a dry climate of California. No cracks to speak of with the dash. Very good condition. This is the small kind of tear that you see in the passenger side seat. But again, 40-year-old vehicle, still in exceptional shape. Nice close-up view of the dash. You can see very, very good condition. And like I said, 101,000 miles since new on this original one owner, for the most part, California SR5. This one, I love seeing this kind of original head unit here. Can't exactly tell whether this is a tape or an 8-track. I've actually never seen an 8-track before my time, but that does look a little bit large for a cassette, although I do see the stop eject button. But pretty cool to see the original head unit on this Toyota pickup truck. And taking a look, a couple of photos of the engine here. Engine bay looks like it's been potentially prepped for sale with some cleanup. Looks really good condition for an original 4x4 pickup. Now, this is what I was talking about with the undercarriage. It does look like there may be some coating, but I do see, for the most part, looks original. I can see those leaf springs have what appears to be some rust. I'm guessing that's an old man Emu suspension. It did not list in the auction. I have a similar one on a Toyota I have. And for some reason, they get, even when you're in non-rust corrosion states or climates, they seem to get a little corrosion on them. So I wouldn't be too concerned about that. Another look at the undercarriage, very clean. Taking it into the garage. This is a nice shot of the undercarriage, the whole length of the vehicle. And again, with this being original, it does come with all books and records, which is, this is what you would expect for a BMW or, a Mercedes G-Wagon or something more high-end like that. But to have a 40-year-old Toyota pickup truck of all things with the records, with the books, there's also numerous service records with this. It's pretty impressive. Just a few shots of the paint. Like I said, 3-stage paint, very good condition. There you go. Really beautiful here. We're going to pivot. We're going to look at pricing because, like I said, this is on the high end for a 83 Toyota pickup, SR5 4x4. Got a couple examples we're going to show you next. So like we said, this is not by any means a rare pickup truck. There's been 50 sold on Bring a Trailer. But what I would argue is rare is the wonderful original condition, and then just some of the light cosmetic updates with the paint and the Mickey Thompson tires and wheels and lift. So there are 50 sold. The ones that I feel are most comparable, we're going to start with an original. This was a 83, same year model, SR5 4x4 5-speed. This one sold in September of 2022 for $31,000. Now, this one is all original and no cosmetic updates. So this is the original paint. There are a lot of purists that like this. I could go either way. I mean, if you're going to pay this kind of big money, you might as well get that new paint as well. So I really like the one that we went through today. The other one is more, I would say, more closely resembles what we viewed today with the 83 SR5. This one's an 82. This one did have higher mileage. I think it was around 181,000 miles, which again, still pretty low mileage for a 41-year-old truck, Toyota truck of all things. This one sold for $36,500. This, as you can tell, Also really nice cosmetic refurbishment with the new paint, the retro graphics, the new rims. I would have done something different with the tires. Love those Mickey Thompsons on the 83 that we just looked at. But these I feel like are the two closest to the condition of the one that we just viewed. But like I said, did buyer potentially overpay for this one at 50,500? Yeah, possibly. Did seller get a great deal? Yeah, but I still view this as a mutual win-win. You're not going to find another 83 Toyota SR5 pickup truck like this on Bring a Trailer or anywhere else. And if you can, like I said, buy it. So tell me, what do you think about this 1983 Toyota SR5 4x4? We'd love to hear your feedback on pricing and condition in the comments. Also, as I've said before, we are a new channel. If you like the video, make sure to like and subscribe. Thanks again for watching. See you next time for more vintage four-wheel drives.